How about that morning? Check that out. Beautiful horizon. You can see some clouds out in the distance. And we'll start our morning off that way, but it will be a wonderful afternoon if you have plans to be outside. Time now for our South Texas Gardener this morning, and we're joined by Gabriel Vega of Botanico Indoor Gardening Store, who's here to talk about plant cloning. This sounds like some really mad scientist kind of stuff.
It's not, it's just a more commonly used term now. Typically the term's called cuttings.
Okay.
All right, you're going to take a cutting of your favorite plant, something, for instance, maybe you're cultivating some flowers out there, you got a pack of wildflowers, and you really like the color of one, but you don't know how to go about ensuring that every bloom's going to be that color.
Sure.
Well, you could take a cutting of a healthy plant and then reroot that plant. That plant is then an exact genetic copy of the plant that you clone.
Yeah, you just picked up,
You just clone. So what we have here are different cloning methods. Whenever you are cloning, be sure to take a cutting of a healthy plant. Again, you want to remove the stems or any of the leaves from your clone.
Okay.
You want to give it a nice bare stem, and then you want to go into a media that, when is totally moist, it wicks away water. It's got well drainage. So we're talking about things like builder sand, like we mentioned last week.
That's right.
Root cubes, rock wool cubes, even seed starting mix.
What are you using here?
This right here is actually an oxycloner, or a cloning machine that uses just water to clone.
Wow.
And this way you could see the root zones being developed.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at that. That's amazing.
And then once you get a nice healthy root, you can go to transplant, go into either hydroponics or go into the soil or whatever.
What are you cloning this morning?
We're cloning tomato plants. We're cloning green harmony, or Guianera procumbens, and lime basil.
Ooh.
So that's what we have there. If you are going to use water to clone, you do want to change the water out about every 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Also swirl the water, because oxygen gets depleted, and when too much oxygen is depleted in the water, you can lead to pythium.
Ah, very good to know. All right, and so real quick, just what you have here?
Rooting hormones. This can help speed up the rooting process and develop a healthier root zone, so that whenever you go into transplant, it could be much sooner, or you have a better established plant. However, it is not necessary. It could just speed up the rooting process. So don't be sold that you have to use something to develop roots. You can do it with water. You can do it with a inert grow media. That just helps to set root a little bit faster.
Thanks so much, Gabriel. We appreciate that. What a fun hobby to have, especially to be able to do this all indoors. You don't need too much space, it looks like. And don't forget about our farmers market that's going to be today on the south side, 5800 Everhart. We also have one in the middle of the week every Wednesday at La Retama Park downtown. After the break, we'll be talking about how you can be best prepared for this hurricane season coming up.